Hey guys. So, I know that I haven't posted a video in a few weeks, and that's kind of my bad. I haven't really had any time to make a video. I've been studying really hard for this big trig test that I needed to do to complete my high school career. Anyway, so, speaking of high school, I figured tonight I would make the video about my thoughts on public school. And no, I'm not talking about, like, homeschoolers, just public schoolers, because we all know that homeschoolers are socially awkward. I can say that because my best friends are homeschoolers. So, I'm a senior in high school, and throughout my high school career, I have seen a whole bunch of totally batshit crazy people. Like, seriously, they're screwed up, man. Especially being that I am from the middle of God knows nowhere. So, what kinds of people do you have in a public school? Well, seeing as that I'm from the country, let's start out with that you always have those hillbillies. You always have the white girl who thinks that she's black. I am a sassy, independent black woman who don't need no man. Ain't nobody got time for that. You have the people who think they're gangsters. You have the smart people. Binomial theorem. Negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. You have the hippies. If you know what I mean. You have the jocks. Then you have the smart jocks. You have the girls who think that it's cool to act dumb. And then you have the girls that really are dumb, and they act the same way, pretty much. Honestly, I could go on for hours about this. So that's the kind of people that you have in your public school. At least that you have in my school. Yours may be different, I don't know. Hopefully it is. Hopefully people actually are civilized. And then there are, like, the teachers. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really think teachers are awesome, and they can be awesome. But honestly, I am so sick and tired of teachers being so hypocritical. They're always like, oh, well, you should definitely get more involved in this, and why aren't the students so involved, and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm an involved student. And then they're just like, they don't do anything to support, like, us students. Like, they'll do their jobs and everything, but then they'll, like, complain, oh, I have so much grading that I have to do, and, like, my life stinks because I have to deal with kids. You're a teacher. It's your job to grade papers and deal with kids. Suck it up, cupcake. And, like, honestly, if you wanted us to do more with our lives, you should probably act more involved and, like, try to get us involved, because sitting there doing nothing while we're supposed to be doing something is not really very much of a good role model, honestly. But that's not for all teachers. Some teachers, there are the good teachers. Yes, teachers can be nice and funny. Like, there's one teacher, I swear with her all the time. She's like a sailor. It's funny. And, like, granted, some of them are crazy too. Like, they're usually chem teachers and English teachers. Usually the, like, older classes English teachers, though. And then chem teachers in general. A lot of science people, actually. Then, sometimes I do not understand the concept of the homework grading policy thing, whatever it's called. 'Cause, like, teachers are always like, oh, well, we need to give you homework because you need to learn. And yeah, that's fine. I'm totally okay with learning. Like, I want to better myself and become an educated person. But, and then, well, I don't really want to grade. Are you faux serious? Really? You don't want to grade my honestly? And then there's the kids who are like, oh, I don't really want you to grade this. Okay, then I won't grade your papers. I worked all night on that! Also, sometimes classes just really get me down, you know? I'm sure most of you understand, especially math. Math is such a hard topic. I mean, I'm still waiting for the day that I'm actually going to use that binomial theorem that I explained earlier. One of the times I really enjoy during the day? Lunch. And when school ends. And my music classes, and photography. That's about it. And study hall. I mean, study hall's great. Study hall. We watch movies. Sometimes I wonder why I'm not homeschooled. It would probably be a lot better. I would be able to see a lot of my good friends. But then again, I do have some good friends in public school. Yeah. I have some friends. Yes, I have friends, okay? I have friends. So overall, I think school can be mediocre at times. But I also think that it's a good learning experience for people. I mean, it somewhat gets you prepared for the real world. And, like, I mean, you're going to have to deal with all sorts of people that you don't like. And I mean, sometimes teachers do things that are unfair. Life's unfair. Your job can be unfair. Who knows? All of high school is a learning experience. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I really don't want to talk about school anymore. So I guess I will see you guys next week. Tune in. Also tell your friends about Pete Meets World. Come on, I mean, honestly. Who doesn't want to hear my impersonations of people at school? Especially the hillbillies. Okay, sorry. That was a little uncalled for. No, no. It really wasn't uncalled for. Anyway, so see you guys next week. Tell your friends. Okay. Bye.